Hello, I'm GrowCrypto, and I just wanted to give you a quick update on a few things in the crypto market. So as you can see, Bitcoin's above 27,000. It's holding quite strong at around 27. We've had a bit of a drop recently in the last 24 hours. As you can see, it's dropped about 2.5%. XRP though, climbing. It was 6% a minute ago. It's obviously now 7% up. So all in all, market's pretty good considering it's a bit rough at the moment with the SEC breathing down our necks, with lawsuits left, right, and centre. Everything's a security but Bitcoin, apparently. But what can you do? I think the price says it all. The traditional finance system is crumbling before our very eyes, with banks having to be bailed out left, right, and centre. And Bitcoin is acting like what everyone says it is, digital gold. As you can see, as you might have seen, gold shot up in price as well. And Bitcoin is following because people are now seeing it as an asset that it is, a true asset. So on to our first story. What is Bitcoin's role in the global banking crisis? So as I was saying, I think people are moving money out of banks into Bitcoin because they believe, they might think that it's safer to have their finances tied up in an asset like Bitcoin. They might not be just buying just Bitcoin, it could be gold as well, but they're obviously using it as an asset. The fact that they are clearly drawing money out of banks that they don't trust anymore and putting it into things like gold and Bitcoin, and maybe a few other things as well. But it goes to show people are slowly but surely seeing the benefits of Bitcoin and why it's such a good asset, especially, during times like this where you don't know whether the money in your bank is safe. I personally believe you should have money in your bank still, but only enough that you need to pay your bills and to get by, because it's difficult. It is possible, especially in America, maybe not over here in the UK, to survive just with crypto. It is possible. It's difficult, but it's possible. So I do believe you do have to have some money in the bank just to pay for bills and, just to get by essentially. And then the rest can sit. I mean, I wouldn't recommend everything in crypto, but certainly a portion of your overall kind of portfolio of investments. So crypto, maybe stocks, if you like the stock market. It's a little bit manipulated, but, some people like it. Obviously, precious metals, commodity materials as well, like lead, nickel. It's about spreading your wealth across multiple different areas. So if one fails, like banks, you've got others to lean back on. Diversification is key, and people forget you don't just diversify in a single area of investment. So obviously it's nice to have a diverse crypto portfolio, but you need to have a diverse overall investment portfolio. It's very important to remember. But also another good thing it's not a good thing, but the reason why Bitcoin's price is going up is because these banks are being bailed out. And how are they being bailed out? More money is being printed. And what happens when there's more money in circulation? People, Bitcoin's price goes up because, again, it's a hedge against inflation. And if there's more money going about in the system, although a lot has been lost, that money still ends up somewhere. And if it ends up in the pockets of people that like crypto and Bitcoin, they're probably going to buy some more. So yeah, that's my take on the banking crisis, the quick take. A couple of points in there. Let me know what your take is in the comments below. I'm actually interested to know, because as I'm still learning, just as everyone else, and I think the best way to learn is to communicate with other people that and listen to other people's opinions. So let's on to the next story. So Nvidia, the chief technology officer, Michael Kagan, has actually come out and said, I never believed crypto is something that will do something good in humanity, which is funny considering how many GPUs they sold for mining just last year. And they were actually fined 5.5 million for not disclosing the number of GPUs they sold for mining. So maybe he has a bit of a sour taste in his mouth after that fine. But the whole reason he said that is because he believes in AI now. And not sure why you can only believe in one thing. The fact that he thinks he has to make a choice between crypto and AI, I'm not sure why he doesn't think surely you can just believe in both. But clearly he doesn't believe in crypto anymore. He says he's distancing himself from the crypto community. I think the crypto community is one of the best communities I've ever joined. There's obviously, some bad actors in there, and there's definitely rivalries, a bit of, kind of tribal things going on, people not liking each other because they like certain coins. But overall, I think most people don't really care what others have invested in. They're just there to communicate the ideas and innovate the whole industry. And for me, I love it. I've met some fantastic people in this community, and I don't know what this guy's on about. I mean, to be honest, he's benefiting from the old financial system, because obviously, they're operating in dollars. So I guess when he sees banks go down and he reads FUD stories he thinks it's because of crypto, then obviously he's probably going to come out and go, I don't like crypto anymore because it's ruining my stability of my millions and billions of dollars in my bank. But what can you do? Anyway, let's on to the next one, because I'm not bothered about that guy. This is what I want to get onto the most. Minecraft GTA might yet change their tune on blockchain. As we saw, I think it was just last year, obviously Minecraft pulled the ability for NFT worlds to integrate on their game, which was a massive blow for the collection. But obviously they can change their mind. They can unban this collection. So not financial advice, but maybe picking up a few cheap NFT worlds could be a good shout, because you never know. Although they have banned it, they can unban it. And if they unban it, those bad boys are going to fly. Bit of alpha there for you, but again, not financial advice. But what I wanted to talk about is people in the gaming industry now seeing the benefits of blockchain. So obviously Dr. Disrespect has come out with a new game. I don't know if you know about it. It's called Dead Drop. Recently played it. It's about $20 to enter for like a pass card or whatever, and I think they're unlimited supply, so anyone can join and play. It's currently in the alpha beta stage at the moment, but it's not actually my type of game that I particularly like, but I actually still enjoyed it. I thought the concept was quite unique. It's a bit like Escape from Tarkov, where you jump into a map, you loot items like guns and armor and other little bits and bobs, and then the idea is to then try and get off the map without dying. If you die, you lose everything you've picked up. If you manage to extract and get off the map, you bring everything with you. And the idea is that these things you pick up, all the items, are going to be NFTs, and once you extract with them and go back to your base essentially and put them in your stash, you'll have the ability to then sell the items you've picked up on a secondary market because they're NFTs, so they have value outside the game. So it makes the whole experience a lot more, the stakes are higher, because you're not just picking up, a gun that's really, really good in the game. You're picking up a gun that could potentially earn you some money. So the stakes are higher, which makes it a lot more entertaining for streamers, because, they're playing, there's more on the line when they're playing. So it's a great game to go check out. Definitely recommend giving it a go. It's a bit like, it also has a kind of Warzone feature where obviously the circle encloses to get, make the games more kind of intense at the end, whereas this is more of a tower type map and it freezes from the bottom up. So the idea is everyone has to climb the tower to escape the freeze that slowly climbs, which is again quite a cool, unique feature. Instead of having a circle, it's like a tower. So the gunfights are quite kind of close quarters, but there are a few open areas for like snipers and things like that. But yeah, overall good. But this is what I'm getting at. These kind of people like Dr. Disrespect, who have a big influence on the gaming industry, with those people backing blockchain technology, it's great for, adoption. And I feel like more people like that, with that kind of influence, who build things like exciting games like Dead Drop that get people involved that aren't necessarily in Web3 yet. I mean, it's only a good thing. And so I'm looking forward to seeing that game develop and hopefully playing some more of it as well. So yeah, they're my 3 topics that I wanted to cover. Just a quick update on a few little bits in crypto. This is the first kind of video that I've done like this. Let me know what you think or what I can improve on. I love hearing any feedback, and I'll definitely be making more of these regardless of how well it does, because I quite enjoyed it really, and I learned something, and hopefully you guys learned something too. So yeah, I'll see you on the next one.